are looking at this from different points of view. You know, there's more than one point of view going on here. It's not just about the numbers or the facts. It's about your point of view. And sometimes you're not going to have all of the control over that somebody else might have over that for you. And sometimes within a certain frame or a screen that's provided by whatever, a system or a school or a civic organization or church, book or movie, so to speak. And this is how you see the world, and this is how you are allowed to see the world, and this is how you can see the world. Well, then that's just the way it's going to be for you. And that's fine. Some people don't want to change their point of view, and that's okay. It's for some people. I have never had the same point of view all of my life. I have changed my point of view just by where I'm at in life as to where I started. Your point of view is going to change depending on where you're at on the globe. As your feet are placed somewhere on that surface, you'll see the horizon slightly differently depending on your point of view. No matter what you think or wish you wanted to know, or wish you would have been taught, you're still going to have the point of view that you have. And sometimes it is what it is. So we look, we know we have a point of view. Well, sometimes we're looking at something from a totally different point of view. We're looking at something that we just have never seen before. And some people don't know how to handle that, and so they get scared. Well, being scared is not just not being able to handle something. It's normal to get scared. It's normal to be scared of something you've never encountered before. That's normal. But there's no reason why a person has to live in a disabled situation because of that. There's no reason for that. So rather we'd have to identify our point of view, if we can call it that. Where does it start? What is it? How am I looking at things? And then see if I want to look at things in a different way, then, well, there you go. And if I don't, leave it alone. That's one way of looking at it. And another way of looking at it is, I'm open to anything. Whatever comes my way, that's my new point of view. Or wherever I'm at, so to speak. And that's not to say a person will change their values or what they hold to be true and dear. But your point of view is going to change, and thus will be reflected in this, how you are able to conceive of, imagine, and articulate or re-articulate these experiences that you have now in light of your new perspective as to where you're at. Because you were somewhere else before, and now you're here. And for some people, this is going to be weeks. Some people, it's going to be years. Some people, it's every day or every minute. Whatever. It's the ever-shifting point of view. Your point of view, your perspective is going to change no matter what. You could fight it. You could wish it wasn't that way. Or you can just see the world as it is, as you encounter it, from where you're at. Or, as Qui-Gon said, told, as he was instructing Obi-Wan Kenobi he told this to Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, to be mindful of the living force, and to keep your concentration here and now where it belongs. And then, of course, there is this idea of being mindful, and being mindful of the future, but not at the expense of the moment. We are to be mindful of the living force. According to Qui-Gon Jinn, Jedi Knight, the Jedi Knight, he's a Jedi Master, in The Phantom Menace. Star Wars Episode 1. And this is one of the great quotations here. We have quotes from Qui-Gon Jinn. Be mindful of the leading force, young Padawan. And so now here we're looking at this identity of what a person prefers, or what a person does not prefer, or what they like, or what they do not like, or what they love, or what they hate, based on their point of view. And I'm not just talking about which news program they're watching, but that might have a lot to do with it. I'm talking about where a person is in their life as to where they were, and how is this a different location, it's a different point of location than a person was when they first were born, or even before they were born, or even before they were conceived of as being born. And everybody's got a different point of view about a lot of this stuff. Most likely, all of it. So, who's right and does it matter? Well, it might matter if you believe the stories, some of the stories. And if you think, well, if you don't believe the stories or all of the stories, then maybe it doesn't matter. Or if it just doesn't matter to you, it doesn't matter. But everybody's got one of these, and that is a point of view. And sometimes we can't have any control over that. Very little control over that. Some people don't have any control over their own point of view. They have no control over how they even can see the world, or where they're positioned in the world. They were born, placed in a certain part of the globe by, it seems, coincidence, by accident. And so, everybody's got a different point of view. And this, look, whether you're on this side of one thing or that side of another thing, this side of the border or that side of the border, doesn't matter. You're still this thing, one side or the other. Perspective. Everybody's got a perspective. You have one. We're dealing with a lot of different perspectives here. It's all based on something. We want something. We don't want something. Some things. We love something. We hate something. But why? Everything's based on a point of view. I have one, you have one. I want some things, you want some things. Why? Everyone has a point of view.